On March 5th, 1977, the sitcom Three's Company premiered on ABC, making stars out of its titular trio, the late, great John Ritter, voice of reason Joyce DeWitt, and, cast as a stereotypical airheaded blonde, Suzanne Summers. The show was top 10 in the ratings for most of its 8-season run and spawned multiple spin-offs. But Suzanne Summers would leave the series in 1980 amid a heated contract dispute that led to a personal falling out with the remaining cast members. And while her stardom would never again achieve the same heights, her fortune was found a decade later via an endorsement deal, starring in infomercials for a workout gadget that was ubiquitous in the 1990s, the Thighmaster. A squeezable apparatus held between the knees, much like the Shake Weight, it became known as much for its horny qualities as its aerobic value. More than 10 million Thighmasters were sold, and as pitchwoman, Summers pocketed a substantial sum, as well as facilitating a career shift to fitness and wellness guru, a shift that, unfortunately in recent years, has seen her embrace wild conspiracy theories, like blaming school shootings on toxins in food. The era of the infomercial has passed, and to Summers' chagrin, the American appetite for toxin-laden food has only grown. Witness Wingstop, which has doubled its number of restaurants in the past 5 years and is now the 6th biggest chicken chain in the country. But in July 2021, that now familiar COVID-era buzzword, supply chain, led to a chicken wing shortage potentially devastating for the poultry purveyor. The clever solution was found via another COVID-era buzzword, Ghost Kitchen, as the company launched an app and online-only sub-brand based around the wing's lower-limbed dark meat counterpart, thighs. The new label even featured a commercial starring Wingstop's own Suzanne Summers, franchise owner Rick Ross. But are these thighs masters, or do the wings still fly higher? This week on Doughboys, Thighstop. Welcome to Doughboys, the podcast about chain restaurants. Hello to all of you there at twitch.tv/doughboyspodcast. Maybe a little janky playing that video back, but you know what? I thought it was fun. I thought it was nice. A little something different for the stream. Anyway, I'm Nick Weiger, of course. And let me introduce my co-host, Sauceferatu, Mr. Slice, Mike Mitchell.
Straight jank. That video was straight jank.
How dare you?
Ooh. Howdy-ho to Spoon Nation and Slice Nation. You know, first of all, I gotta say,
yeah,
Suzanne Summers single-handedly put me through puberty. I would turn on Three's Company Wags. I'd look down. A pube would sprout. Oh, another episode's on him. Another pube.
Right.
I had to stop watching. It's going
Over
pube crazy. Wags!
Right.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, over its 8-season run, you accumulated your share of pubes. 160 pubes? Am I doing the math right? 20 episodes
That's
a season? Wow, pretty good.
Never grew another one. That's it. That was it for life.
Mitch, that drop was courtesy of Brian. Brian writes, it's like Nosferatu, except Mitch
Drop.
runs around at night sucking... wait, what did you say?
That drop?
Sorry, that roast. We're all
What the
discombobulated
hell?
here.
Oh, Wally's coming down the stairs. I have stairs now.
And he said drop instead of roast. Meow. All right, calm down, Wally.
You're saying Wally's a Reddit commenter?
I think so. I think Wally's in there. I don't like that the Doughboys released the Twitch stream episode as a main feed episode. I watched the Twitch stream, and then it came in the main feed, so I had already heard it.
Meow. I missed the moment of meow. That was my favorite part of the show. Meow. No one even remembers that. That's so long ago.
I remember that.
Sauceferatu. Oh, good. Sauceferatu hits close to home because I've currently moved. And I can't find my nail clipper, and I don't even want to show my hands today. In fact, now I'm gonna. I got some like a TNT original. I got claws.
This is one of those things where you and I are.
I saw Gabrus laugh at that in the chat.
It's on After Basketball. That and Animal Kingdom are only shows I know about because they air promos during Inside the NBA.
They're on their 15th season.
Yeah, I know.
Like those shows forever. Animal Kingdom. Is it Sean Hatsoy? Is that who's in Animal Kingdom? Is it Hatsoy?
I have no idea.
The man from outside Providence himself?
Wow.
Wags, look. You and I are COVID deniers, but we had to cancel a live show.
We did. We had to cancel a bunch of live shows. We had 5 live shows that we were supposed to be doing this weekend. Tonight, we were supposed to be in San Francisco as of this record. We would have been in Phoenix last night.
The tour was going to kick off on January 6th, which we would have gotten
we
a lot of
on
mileage
that.
From. Yeah.
We put our foot down.
We're going to storm the Capitol Grill. What a letdown that it's January 7th. It's like having a live show on Boxing Day or something.
I know. The day after the big day.
The day after the big day. What a bummer.
Yeah.
Anyway. Wags, I got a little drop. Emma, let's hit everybody with a little live show. First of the year drop. Let's do it.
We're Rudolph and Hermie and Yukon Cornelius, sir. Who are you?
I'm the official sentry of the island of misfit toys.
A jack-in-the-box or a sentry?
Yes, my name is...
Don't tell me. Jack.
No.
Micus.
No.
Groot.
No.
Frailbot.
No.
Wu-Tang.
No.
Dano.
No.
Scoop.
No.
Big Jim.
No.
Duck.
No.
Chankton.
No.
LD.
Charlie. That's why I'm a misfit toy.
Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Wags, for those who don't know, that won the drop-off.
The winner of the drop-off, an annual tradition here on the Doughboys podcast, now in its second
If
year.
you don't know, you don't subscribe to the Doughboys Double, which, all right, sure. Hey, everyone, this drop is especially dumb. I hope you like it. Chris Finke. Pronounced Finn Key.
Very nice.
Thanks, Chris. I'm like burping because we ate so close to the show. We ate I had my food basically, and I still have some left.
Yeah.
But I ate it basically as we were on here. We did a little test. I was eating my food as we did a little test before the show.
I have yet to eat my food, which we'll get to in a minute. But my food, part of why we're starting the stream late, is that my food arrived 30 minutes past its original delivery time.
30 minutes.
Downstairs.
Giving them what they want. Well, look, we should get
minutes.
Yes, I have stairs. People are just going to mention stairs over and over again. Right.
You been up those yet?
Yeah, stairs now? No, I know. I've settled down onto the first floor. It's gonna kill me if I try to get up there. Wags, why don't we get the person who's funnier than both of us in here? What are we doing?
I mean, that could be anyone. Casting a wide net there. But we are very, very lucky to have who would have been with us on our live show. Doofson wasn't available. Who would have been with us on our live shows? One of the funniest human beings on earth. From the podcast High and Mighty in Action Boys, Jon Gabrus is with us. Hi, Gabrus.
Hi.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks for having me.
Wow.
Holy shit, fam. We're really doing it.
We're doing it.
Hell yeah.
Doing it. Look at us. Mitch, people should know that you have more than one flight of stairs. You have a dozen, right? You live in like a weird spire, and your bathroom's on the 12th floor.
Yeah, I'm kind of in charge of a bell. My dream job.
The hunch front of Notre Dame.
Oh, shit.
Gabrus, how you doing it here in the new year?
I'm all right. I'm mostly recovered from having COVID. You know me, I love to jump on trends. And when Omicron was hitting, I was like, well, I did CrossFit. I love Pinkberry. I might as well get COVID. So I went ahead and did that. My wife gave me COVID, and we sat in the living room watching movies and TV series for 11 days.
Wow.
Were you mad at her at all for giving you COVID?
I was not, because it was inevitable. I live in like an 800 square foot apartment. We sleep next to each other. Even if I quarantine from her, I could only get up to like 12 feet away max, and I would have to be sleeping in the kitchen sink.
Yeah, if you're living SO gets sick, you're gonna get sick. I mean, that's just the way of things.
Yeah.
It's pretty much unavoidable.
That's it. Look, we wanted to do the live shows. It would have been a lot of fun. It would have been
a hoot.
And you know what, Midwest, I don't know if it's looking good for you either. I'm just going to be honest. I know that's not the way to start a show, but
well,
it's
yeah,
not,
we don't need to get into
good.
how it's not looking good in general. Like, we don't have to, not just for the Doughboys tour, but for the future of society as we know it.
No, we're a failed state.
Not the way you want to start the Twitch live stream.
Gabrus, how do you like your chicken? Are you a guy who likes yourself a wing? Do you like a fried bird? Do you like a rotisserie chicken? What are your go-tos?
Major chicken head over here. Big time chicken head over here. I think that was a diss from like the 90s.
It was, yes.
She's a chicken head, or he's a chicken head. They're a chicken head.
Someone who enjoys giving fellatio is a chicken head.
Gabrus, what's your favorite prep? Fried, grilled, or are you like a Nightmare Alley style guy?
I'm like a Nightmare Alley style guy. I've never seen the movie, but you mean suck the eggs directly out of the chicken's pussy? Eat the shells, spit out the yolk? Is that what I didn't see Nightmare Alley.
You think Bradley Cooper sucks eggs out of a chicken's quote unquote pussy?
Hey, you heard it here on Twitch. Bradley Cooper sucks eggs. He can go suck an egg, Cooper. I should have been Rocket Raccoon. You're not from fucking you fuck.
Can you call a cloaca
Oh shit,
a
Bradley
pussy?
Cooper's in the chat. What's that?
Is he? What's up, Coop?
You
Thanks
see his
for
hog in that
subscribing.
movie, Wags.
You do?
Cooper? Yeah, Cooper's submerged hog in Nightmare Alley.
I'll be back.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
goodbye, Wags.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Weiger is gone.
He
I
definitely
just checked out Ms. Skin real quick.
You just updated your Ms. Skin.
I just updated my profile.
Can you call the cloaca a pussy? Was what
Yes.
we were on before you left.
And I think Cloaca one of your friends from home? Is Cloaca one of the Quincy guys?
Cloaca, you're too smart for this town. Get out of here, dude.
The best part of my day when I come to pick you up, and I hope for that split second that in the middle of that bit, I was like, wait, what was the word again? And I forgot the word. Because I don't think I've heard that's what a chicken's pussy is called. A chicken's genitals.
Cloaca, yeah. It's a catch-all.
Cloaca.
It's both a reproductive organ and an excretory organ. So it's like for
kind of like
everything, shitting, pissing, and fucking.
Dream.
You'll find it in like chickens and Harvey Weinstein and
just dumping out fucking tires and Evian water. Fucking pig. Mitch, should you tell the listeners that, and maybe Weiger, that you didn't actually start watching Three's Company till reruns in college?
That's when my first pubes came in. I very much did like Suzanne Summers. I forgot that she went a little, I'd say just a little bit kooky from
just
from
a little
what you
kooky,
showed.
yeah.
I love the openings, and I sometimes miss them if it's a in studio ep, but when it's a live ep, you get to see the openings. And I love the first minute where I'm like, how the fuck is he gonna get this to Thighstop? And he's like, and Suzanne Summers, and I was like, I was like, he's been dead the whole time. I figured it out. But to answer your original question,
please.
Yes, I like chicken. Chicken wings. Chicken wings are one of my favorite food. I order them almost everywhere. Everywhere I go, I love a protein snack that doesn't make me feel too sluggish. And I like a little spice. I like a little dairy dip. You know, it's got everything I like in an appetizer.
Right. Are wings your favorite chicken portion?
Ooh, that's a great question, because I do love myself some fried chicken thighs. Fried chicken thighs from like a Gus's fried chicken or a good fried chicken spot. But I I do also really enjoy chicken parm, and I have to, like, or else I don't get to go to heaven, I think, like, or something. I forget what was raised Roman Catholic. It's something like you have to eat 2 doormat-sized chicken parms a week in order to get into heaven. Like St. Peter's gonna check.
I'm a big chicken. I ate a lot of chicken parm growing up too. To me, I love chicken parm, and it's something I don't get. Something that's really just as far as on the food map wise. I feel like that was like such a huge dish, and I don't know why you don't. It's not as obviously you still see it places. I'm not saying that it's like unpopular, but I feel like the popularity of it 30 years ago was like so huge as compared to now. And
I think now with
it.
like food allergies, because chicken parm has like nightshades, dairy, grains, and meat in it. It's like checked off of like 40% of America's list of like what they can. All it's missing is like, I like my chicken parm with peanuts crumbled on it.
I try that.
An mRNA vaccine, something that I'm allergic to. Medically exempt.
I need my chicken parm to be a little crispy, Wags. I like a thinner, crispy patty of chicken parm. That's what I need. And you know what?
Solid LA chicken parms, John and Vinny's and Craig's in Beverly Hills has a fucking great chicken parm.
Do you have a local wing place, Gabrus? I know we talk about Ye Rustic.
Yeah, so I don't live on the east side. I do like Ye Rustic's wings, but my go-to wing place over here is we have 2 spots. We have Hot Wings Cafe, which has got bomb. That place on Melrose, and then we also have a place called Love Baked Wings, which are like sort of more expensive but quote unquote healthier. It's like organic chicken, all baked, never fried. Like so they're like a little healthier, but they're not as good, but they do feel less guilty. But it's and they have carrot fries, which rule. I don't know why I'm
carrot
about
fries.
Yeah, they're fucking great, man. Oh, and for non-meat eaters, their vegan options are great. People really like their little like nug, dippers. They have like like put them in the shape of wings.
There you go, Wags.
Yeah, I've had some good ones. I've had some decent ones. The I think they're called Daring. There's the Daring fake chicken that I've gotten from Costco and I've cooked up at home, and those are pretty good. Simulacrum. I was going to say, did you see that video at Hot Wings Cafe, either of you, of the guy, like a couple was like dining in, and like a guy comes in off the street and like fucking robs him, like mugs him in the restaurant while he's eating and like takes his watch.
This was recent, right?
This was recent. This was like in the past month.
I think there was a murder.
Oh, Jesus, dude, that's like the 10th like thing someone has told me or sent me about like a mugging on Melrose, which is like right where I live.
Man,
I guess fucking the sheriff is right. Crime is rising. I guess my aunt who lives back east is right. Crime in LA is skyrocketing.
I've gotten that from people back east too.
Yeah.
They're like, "Are you safe?"
Is it crazy there?
Huh?
Yeah. My mom doesn't know where any of how California is laid out. So if there's ever a fire on the news, it's like, Jonathan, how far away are you from the fire? I'm like, about a 14-hour drive. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay today. But that one was another one. My mom's like, what's up with all the crimes out there? It's like, what? You mean
poor Hot Wings Cafe?
Corporate
I know.
employers?
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Man, at that Hot Wings Cafe video where someone gets robbed and then like 3 minutes later, me and you walk in there, Gabrus. Imagine what the day would be like.
And we say, our wallets just got taken outside, but can we please have wings? Mitchie hungry. Mitchie want wingy.
Weiger
he
saw me pull.
He his eyes and it's like, there's 2 of them.
Weiger saw me pull a Mitchie wants wingy and it worked. I did pull a Mitchie wants wingy once.
That's true.
In Nashville. Remember why? Because
Yes.
I got the burger.
Yeah.
Mitchie want hot fried chicken, please.
They were. This was at Nashville. They were at a bar. They had closed the kitchen, and Mitch made himself pathetic enough where the grill man was willing to be like, "All right, fine, I'll make you a fucking burger if you just stop crying."
That is not how it went at all. The YKS guys can speak to this. I went up there and I was like, they're like, we're shutting down the grill, and they were like, there's no more burgers. I was like, oh damn, I wanted to try it. That's all I said. I was like, oh damn, I wanted to try the burger. And the guy was like, you know what? It looks like you could use a burger. Wow. We got to get some meat on your bones. Let's get this guy a burger.
You're one of the leaner people in Nashville, Tennessee.
Then I got up on stage.
Bodybuilder in Dallas.
I got up on stage and rocked the house after that.
I thought that was after the show.
Got up on stage and the house tilted forward.
People confused. We're not on water, are we?
I think the big
Why
bad
does it feel
wolf
like
is
we're
outside.
on a boat?
I'm getting seasick watching this live podcast.
Gabrus, speaking of singing, no, I'm not. I was gonna. First of all, we were having trouble with the drop beforehand, and then I just forgot about the drop completely.
Yes.
And you said that you would improvise a drop.
Yeah.
So can I?
So can we make you do that right now?
Can we make you do that?
Can we force you to do that?
Mike Mitchell's School of Improv. Hey, you casually mentioned saving my ass when I forgot something. Can I pimp you into doing it anyway? Like, oh yeah. Remember how you said when I was really sick you would take my friend out to dinner when he visited? I was like, yeah, it was like 3 years ago. You're like, I'm not sick now, but he's here. Can you do it? I can't go. Whatever that situation is. No, I was gonna do a fake someone cut together a bunch of clips of the show.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I mean, we could still do it now, but I was gonna riff it and it was gonna be garbage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't sing. I don't sing in front of people. No one has ever seen that.
Can I just say quickly? Mitchie wants droppy.
All right. You look like you could use a drop.
No, I'm kidding. Don't do it.
Final Fantasy music. Final Fantasy music. Final Fantasy music. Come.
Well, that is perfect.
Would have been one of the better ones, honestly. I'll say my favorite, a chicken prep I like is just a rotisserie bird, and just a nice rotisserie bird, whether it's from a high end, low end, whether it's from the grocery store or Costco. Like I'm still down with it. And I will say also that
you told me this. You go cloaca first, right? You go right to the cloaca.
Start with
the
cloaca.
Inside out is how he used the reference he made. I was like, I don't even know how that happens.
Skin. It's like a skin tent.
This is how it's like the weird Reese's commercial now. It's like, this is how I eat a rotisserie.
So you spread the legs open, you go down to the cloaca wags.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then I work my way out from there. I've missed chicken the most over this past year of not eating any meat. And I will say, as of this record, I have had fish a couple of times. I had myself, I had a BK fish sandwich, big fish sandwich, which was delightful. I told you, Mitch, just a little too bunny, but it was quite good. I had that on Monday, and then Natalie made a lovely cod. I had a cod fillet, and that was very, very good. But I have not eaten anything from the land or air yet. I don't know if I'm going back to red meat, but I am going to have some chicken tonight for the first time since 2020 on camera. So we're going to try that in a few minutes. I have not had my Thighstop yet.
That's Mick Weiger's music. He's eating chicken in the back. Weiger runs out with 2 little wings.
All right. The chat is going fucking crazy.
A lot of wows in here.
Awesome. A lot of animal haters in the
God, they're going insane. Yeah, waterproof your computers, everybody.
I
Look
have
at that.
A Rick Ross ashtray. It's going to get way dirtier soon, so I just wanted to say, like, in honor of our chain today, Rick Ross is sort of their spokesperson and a franchisee.
Yeah,
I wanted to shout out Ricky Rose. I'm also wearing a Maybach Music Group big chain, and that's his label.
Kind of looks like
and yes, I own both of those things.
Me too.
Great. You know what? He's great on that Kanye song, "Devil in a New Dress." He's great song.
Great song.
I'll check.
I mean,
it out.
I don't know enough Rick Ross. I should know more. Anyways, Wags, funny that you're breaking your no meat shall you eat.
That's right.
On a day, I think it's today. I think it's breaking news that the KFC, what is it called? What's the chicken called? Impossible Chicken. That's going nationwide.
Beyond
Chicken.
Yeah.
Wow. This is KFC, of course, part of the Yum Brands triumvirate. We've got KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell. Yes. So them going national with Beyond Chicken is pretty big. We'll have to revisit that.
That's how I pray at night. What was it, Wags? KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut?
Yeah.
Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
Thighstop was launched in 2021 as a sub-brand of Wingstop, as was mentioned in the intro. It was initially available online only. I believe you can get it in store now, although I got it off of the app myself. And thighs have now been integrated into the main menu at Wingstop. So you can get yourself some Thighstop at Wingstop. They'll slap a little Thighstop label on the bag, but it's the same company, same store. And, I mean, let's get into it. Gabrus, you mentioned earlier that you like yourself a fried chicken thigh. Where do you thighs versus wings? I guess it's a dark meat, white meat sort of, either or. But I don't know. I mean, like I'll say that personally, I prefer dark meat in general, but I do really like just eating a wing. It's just like it's such a fun.
I think a wing is
thing.
technically dark meat as well. I think you're not getting into white meat till you get into breasts.
Really, it's just that.
Yeah,
because I always want to.
So.
When I get the half white or the quarter white, I feel like it's the breast with the wing attached, but maybe it is dark meat along with
maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Despite having consumed an entire lineage of these fucking yardbirds, I do not know the answer to that question. Like I was like, for someone who's eaten, I should have known a slightly, like our ancestors hunted their food they ate. I'm eating thousands of their legs a year, and I don't even know if it's dark meat or not.
People are saying white in the chat.
People have been saying that
dark,
for a long time on the internet. People are screaming white on the internet. Yeah, no shit.
Oh yeah, no, good point. They are just they're yelling white.
Don't read the other comment that comes after.
Oh, Roxy's here. Hi, Roxy. Thanks for checking in.
How the fuck did you see anything going by? It's been nonstop since you said you were going to eat meat again.
Yeah, I know.
People are going, Kevin T. Porter. Is that Kevin?
It's someone with a username Kevin T. Porter. I don't know if that is the Kevin T. Porter.
You
Hi,
fake.
Kevin.
Oh, maybe.
I hope you're the real
Kevin.
thing.
Oh, Kevin is the real thing for sure. That homie dropped off a nice slice of fucking blondie and brownie for your boy here. It was fantastic.
Oh, goodness. Those Kevin Bacon cookies. If you haven't had them, Kevin Bacon, BAKIN, check them out. They are delicious. Wow. They are delightful. They are for delivery here, or at least were in the LA area. I'm not sure if they've expanded anywhere, but last time
they'll be in Walmart's in like 6 months.
Hey, we got Ross.
Kevin's gonna end up being like our richest friend, like out of nowhere. Like a cookie maven, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, motherfucker, Hollywood is the wrong choice."
Wow, we got Libby Watson here. We got a past guest of the show. Ross Kimball here, past guest of the show.
Ross
How about that? Thanks everyone for hopping in.
Wait, I got a question for all of them. For Kevin, Libby, Ross. What the fuck are you guys? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, go enjoy yourselves.
I'm finally listening to a podcast my favorite way, at someone else's schedule. This is gonna be in your pocket in like 2 weeks. Don't do it, but stay on. You might see something crazy, like Weiger eating chicken, holding it in between his legs, and then finishing it with no hand.
Okay.
Putting the Thighstop over there, sweetheart.
Mitch, what did you get from the Thighstop? You were having some tummy troubles before we started.
No, I just told you that I was afraid that I was going to have to go to the bathroom on stream, which is not too.
We told you you can walk away. We told you can walk away and leave the laptop and just go to just bring your mic and talk to us while you do it, but we don't have to see it.
Well, look, if it comes to that, I will do it. I don't
want to see your koalik on camera, or whatever that thing is called. Is it a koalik where you shit, piss, cum, and drop eggs out of?
He's down there too.
Koalaka?
Cloaca.
Cloaca. Koalik.
But I call it a koalic.
Red leather, yellow leather. Koalic cloaca.
I got quite a bit from Wingstop.
Yes.
I'll say that. Well, now
thank you for being brave.
Now I'm looking at my. I'm trying to find my. Here it is. Here's my order. I found my order. So,
wow.
I of course. I'm gonna say off the bat. I got some wings to do. To kind of do a base level wings versus thigh thing, but it's mostly. Come here. It's mostly Wally's here.
Hi, Wally.
Say hi, Wally. Should I show everyone Wally's cloaca?
Yes, please.
Wow.
Whoa,
Mitch has spun his cat around to show a little backdoor action here on the camera on the Twitch
We got
stream.
to see Wally's bussy on camera. Definitely didn't use that right at all. Oh, shit. Weiger pulling out the bag. Oh, he's got a gun.
Don't act surprised.
I'm gonna say when that finally happens, it's fucking about time. I don't know why it hasn't happened already.
Mitch, I thought you were gonna tell us what you ordered.
I am. So I got some wings just as the base to try them out. Of course, I mean I've had them plenty of times. I just got wings. Anyways, I got 15 wings, 9 Louisiana rub, 6 mild, and I got those with some ranch. Now before that, I was gonna order up the thighs just by the thigh. You get
Right.
and there's like 10. There's like a 10-pack which gave you 2 different sauces. And then Gabrus, when I told you my order, you were like, "Yeah, I think 10 thighs will be good enough for you." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's a ton of like one thigh is huge."
Right.
This isn't
and they're
wings.
not to interject during your layout.
No, please.
But the thighs are not as big as I imagined when I said, 10 thighs. It's like they are only a little bigger than the flats, to be honest. They're like, twice the size of a flat. I could eat 10.
I'm gonna hold one up
thighs,
here
thighs,
to
thighs.
camera.
There you go.
People
For
got
scale,
it.
do you want to
It's
pull
not
out
very
your
big.
hog and put it next to it?
Oh Jesus!
For scale, do you want to place that in your urethra and Mitch golf out of it?
If you fucking
T-ball.
that's like pulling.
More like T-ball with Weiger. Me and Mitch have golf tees.
That's like when you were like, you think the Milky Way galaxy is big, and then you pull out and it's just like a star next to what are the other galaxies? I don't know. Weiger's has a big hog. That's what I was trying to say. Anyways,
we know.
Anyways,
We all know.
I got some thigh bites.
I got some thigh bites as well.
I get some thigh bites as well, and I'm holding these up. I'm not going to touch these with my hand because these are the atomic ones, which are the absolute hottest. So I'm gonna knife and fork these so I don't get the spicy fingers, which tend to linger.
Yeah.
So Wags, if you have spicy fingers and you touch your hog, when do you feel that sensation? Is it like
it's like a brontosaurus tail?
Jesus.
Anyways,
I want to commend Weig's strategy of getting the hottest wing as the popper.
As his comeback?
As the no bone. So
Yeah.
like that'll limit the amount you get like on your face, and you can knife and fork it, which is a really smart move. I want to commend that.
Thank
Good
you
move.
for saying that. I'm a bit of a heat seeker, but I don't like the spicy lips. I don't like the spicy fingers.
No, especially live stream. I can manage it if it was the three of us just chowing down like before the live show together somewhere, But on camera, I left some thigh bites to eat in case I got hungry as I got higher. But I should also take this second to say I'm sorry to Tiffany. I left the remnants of my insane wing order just on the coffee table and ran in here to do the show because like slightly more on time than Weiger's. Mine arrived at 5:30, but I had to jam it down pretty quick while we watched, and just like that.
I ordered mine at 4:30 and they arrived around 5:15. So I still got some stuff sitting here, but Gabrus, I also for my thigh bites, I got the spiciest level of heat on those, which
That's
for me
smart.
was only Cajun. That was the highest level I did. The thigh bites, look, I'll get into them, but the thigh bites, how are the thigh bites in the boneless wings different? I don't know what they are.
They're like a little less meaty. They're like, they're like a little bit more like popcorn chicken, the chicken thighs in a weird way. It's like a little. If I should have ordered their regular boneless wings to get an idea. I didn't. I should have done that. But the thigh poppers felt a little bit like, for lack of a better explanation, like General Tso's chicken kind of shapes. You know, it's like lumpy and fried, and it's mostly fried batter with just a little bit of chicken in there. I think that's what the thighs feel like to me. But not a complaint. I did like them. I mean, we'll get to it more and more, obviously.
But I will say this: they gave you so many thigh bites. Like, I got the smaller version of it. I got so many thigh bites. It's insane.
Yeah, I got like a family's Long John Silver's order. It looks like the amount of thigh bites. Wait, maybe I can show. I got the small, and I've been eating it for like an hour now, and it's just like I still have some.
Yeah, I got the small. You're absolutely right to compare it to like a General Tso's or an orange chicken. It's that kind of form factor. They're maybe a little bit larger and meatier than what you'd get at a Panda Express, but they're about that size and shape. And
why is that?
Yeah,
I got a couple bone-in thighs, of course.
Yes,
I'm not gonna get knock at bone-in thighs. I got 2 and 2, so I got 4 thighs altogether. But I got the original hot for 2 of them, and then the other 2 was another flavor I got with the wings, the Louisiana rub.
Oh, we like to rub it down here in Louisiana, down on the bayou.
That's a New Orleans massage parlor. Give me that Louisiana rub.
Yeah, full release, mon ami.
Mr. Kraft, how are you doing there, sir?
Hope you enjoyed your etouffee. Now let me go ahead and jerk you off.
Yeah, would you like the full Gronk, Mr. Kraft?
Wait a minute. So the guy who says Louisiana rub is the guy who's tugging people off?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same guy. That's how we do it down here in the bayou. Yeah. May I introduce you to some crawdads and a jack-off sesh?
I was down in New Orleans recently.
You were. You were working in New Orleans, which is very exciting.
I was down there in November, not working though.
Yeah,
it's I mean,
cool. Great
honestly,
town.
It was a little scary because of COVID stuff, but it didn't hit until it got much worse a couple of weeks later. But it was
when I went in November was the day they lifted the mask mandate, and I was just like completely overwhelmed. But in 5 minutes on board, I was just like maskless in a concert hall, like just playing guys playing trumpet with like saliva spraying at a trombone, saliva shooting into my open eyes, and I'm just like, I gotta go home and rinse my fruit before I eat it. I didn't get COVID there, but I did get it from my wife in my living room.
Jeez.
Wow.
Motherfucker.
Look, we were going to tour in a lot more places. It's still going to happen. Anyways, I got those bone-in thighs, like I said, original hot, Cajun, and then I got a couple apps. I got the Cajun fried corn and the Louisiana voodoo fries. So I got some, which, by the way, Wingstop is becoming very much like it's really taking on the Louisiana thing, huh? Like it feels
the
like
Popeyes strategy. Yeah, that was Popeyes rebranded as Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen and really leaned into their Louisiana roots.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to tell you how the Cajun fried corn is, but I didn't get it.
You didn't get it.
It didn't arrive, so I didn't get the Cajun fried corn. I also ordered a dessert. I ordered a triple chocolate chunk brownie.
By the way, I did get the Cajun.
You got them.
I did get the Cajun fried corn, and you know what? That'll be the first thing I eat on camera. I'm very self-conscious about eating corn on camera, but I'm going to do it. So
no one gives a shit about this.
Break the seal with that. You know what I mean? Then you can fucking eat wings. With
no one gives a shit about the fucking fried corn. How is it?
That's not bad.
I care.
The seasoning is good. I'm not sure what exactly makes it fried. Because if you would have said this was steamed, I would have been like, yeah, this is steamed corn or boiled corn. But it's
interesting.
But the texture isn't any different. But the flavor of the seasoning is quite good.
People say eat corn weird.
Yeah, well, it's a weird shape of corn. It's not his fault. No. I like a wing place.
Yeah, you're not supposed to eat corn the long way, Wags.
You're not supposed to put it in your mouth and pull it out with just the cob, like Heathcliff eating a fish. I like the idea. I didn't get the corn. I like the idea though because wing places need side alts besides fries because you kind of need to break up wings a little bit. You can't just eat like because I'm talking. Yeah. I'm eating at least 2 dozen if I'm having just wings as my course. So you don't want to just plow through that. You need a side salad, but every place only traditionally just really offers fries, and I don't necessarily love to reach for a fry in between wings. Yeah. And fries are also traditionally one of the worst delivery foods, at least.
I think my research. And that was, that was a part of the. So I got, like I said, I got that. I got that Louisiana food, the Louisiana voodoo fries.
I got those too.
And that comes with cheese sauce, Gabrus. And what is it? Ranch, cheese sauce, and ranch on them, or is it sour cream?
It's something spicy too. There's something a little spicy. It's like a spicy ranch.
They have like basically what the Cajun. The Cajun rub, whatever that is, they also sprinkle that on top of the fries. Which Wags, I got to steal from your book here. A little unga pachka. It just doesn't it doesn't work for me 100%.
Yeah, it's cheese and ranch together. It might be like unga pachka. Like they're too similar in textures, like the melty cheese and the ranch. It's like
the cheese sauce. Yeah,
too same. Yeah.
But
cheese sauce.
If I get like an Irish nachos that's like some fries with some shredded cheese on it and some green onions or something, and I can dip that in ranch. In fact, that's quite nice.
I'm with you on that too. Here, this is my little side sauce plate, my ramekin of sauce ramekins. In there, you'll notice the cheese sauce. I tried that with a plain chicken thigh, and it kind of worked.
Wow,
kind of worked as a dip.
Wags, can I just tell you, they're just nachos. Weiger came over and I made him nachos, and he keeps calling them Irish nachos.
Just because you were. Never
mind. I like a good Irish nacho. You know who has a good Irish nacho? Tam O'Shanter. They got some interesting Irish nachos over there.
I was going to assume you were going to say the big cat from Quincy.
Oh, the fat cat.
The fat cat.
The fat cat, you fool. We've talked about it so many times. I went there during the Doathon, for God's sakes.
Sorry, it's because you look like Big the Cat that was in my head.
You remember that crystal clear stream I did where Dano and I drove around?
That's right.
Here's
talking about that time you drank a bunch of water and had that crystal clear stream? For the first time in your life?
Call the doctor.
Sorry.
It's not yellow. So here's my drink. I got myself a Coke Zero, and I also am getting self-conscious because my claws.
You're worried about holding Mitch. This is you and I are of the same mind here because we get very self-conscious because people fixate on things when you're on camera. I literally trimmed my fingernails today because I was like, my fingernails are getting long, and I don't want my long nails to be commented on. And now people are commenting on some other bullshit, but
oh yeah, Mitch, that was fucked up. Put that away. Yeah, that was twisted. I'm not happy. But while we're being vulnerable as friends and men, I'll say I have my hat pulled down pretty low because my forehead broke out from working out and hiking with like a headband on and getting like sweaty and I guess greasy. Or something. So I have my hat pulled down real low. So I'm letting you know I'm self-conscious because. Especially my white forehead with the glow of my computer monitor. That's going to be all you guys see on the stream. Yeah. So I'm fully like this. People in the chat want to know what I'm drinking. I'm drinking a Keef cannabis infused root beer. I'm not drinking. I'm trying not to drink in January. And I needed something that paired with the wings because I'll dovetail this into a mini review. Everything that was dry was salty.
Yes.
Anything that wasn't sauced was salty.
May I also say everything that was dry was crispy.
Yes.
Interesting.
V crispy. Sometimes
V
crispy.
All right, interesting. I was going to say this before this all started. You showed Emma your root beer, your cannabis root beer, and you guys did a virtual high five, basically. And in my mind, I'm jealous that I don't like enjoy weed as much anymore. Excuse me, Jesus, because
bone lands on your microphone.
Thigh, a full thigh. It looks like a human thigh. But because cannabis, they do it. I've never called it cannabis in my life. They do like it feels like the Taco Bell of that world, where they're mixing it with root beer. They're trying to like put it into stuff that tastes good. It's great.
Dude, I have a drawer full of edibles here that I have like sriracha crackers that are dosed. I have olive oil that's dosed, chocolate covered almonds, like all kinds of different edibles that are like top quality stuff. Honestly, most of the sweets I eat, I rarely eat any sweets. Maybe all right, ice cream is the only sweet I eat that doesn't have THC in it. I can't bring myself to eat cookies. If I'm like, you're gonna eat 2 weed cookies, you can't eat 2 weed cookies that have 2 citizen cookies, normie cookies.
People are making fun of me because I said cannabis is the Taco Bell of quote unquote that world, which I didn't have anything else. I didn't have anything better to say. I mean,
I had no idea what you even meant by it. I was just gonna start talking. I'm gonna do my thing where I just keep talking and be like, yeah, we'll roll that into something later.
You get is that Taco Bell is always doing weird creation, like they're doing weird.
Well,
that's the plan.
Let's not to stereotype, but like Taco Bell knows its audience, which is like stoner energy. That's and true. Who has more stoner energy than people purchasing cannabis?
Yes. That's why you get the weird root beer stuff. It's great. I mean, I think awesome. I genuinely like it. People call me the fuddy duddy. Why are people calling me the fuddy duddy?
Stop looking at the chat. This is just like looking at the Reddit in real time. Like, just stay out of there. Stop looking at the chat.
My absolute fucking nightmare. Actually, it's only 21 milligrams. It's actually not infused. Oh no, fuck! I activated the fucking unactually or Adam
the actually
everything.
bot.
Adam Conover pops up. Actually.
I'm going to go ahead and have a wing because people, speaking of the chat, which I also have been browsing needlessly.
Hold on, let's everyone chant wing.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, it should be a thigh?
It's thigh. Everyone should be chanting thigh. Sorry.
All right, everyone chant thigh.
All right, everyone chant thigh.
Thigh.
Good thigh going in the chat.
Thigh.
People are still chanting wing. Thigh.
Okay, that's fine. I'm getting a Cajun. I'm having a Cajun.
Cajun.
I'm gonna have a bite. This is my first meat since December of 2020. Here we go.
Wow!
Oh fuck!
The meat shall he eat.
Oh my god!
Gabrus, imagine if he went into like shock. He just starts fucking.
What if he fell down, stood back up, and he was as fat as us in one bite of meat? Oh no! My worst nightmare. He like talks about that too much, and you and I get so emotionally distraught we start crying. No, this is the worst possible thing that could happen to be this size. And me and you are like, me and you and 75% of the Twitch chat.
Wags, what are you experiencing? Have you missed the taste? What? Tell us everything.
I mean, first off, wow. It's really, I love chicken so much, and it's. Whatever, at some level it's biological, but this is so delicious. Like, even though I know intellectually that this is not like a great thigh, it's a little dry. It's certainly partly because it's been sitting for a half hour plus now. It's a little longer than that. It's closer to room temp than hot, but it is so tasty. It is so good, and this is the Cajun one. This is the Cajun.
The dry Cajun rub one.
Yeah, the dry Cajun rub one.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. This is the Louisiana rub. I apologize. Natalie got the Cajun. This is the Louisiana rub.
You recommended that one to me, and I really enjoyed it. I'm
just a little bit.
Louisiana rub is great,
nice and flavorful.
I think that is that. If there was a Big Mac at Wingstop, it's their Louisiana rub flavor. Wags, people are proclaiming that this day should be known as Thighsgiving, the day that Weiger came back to meat, and I kind of like it.
Thighsgiving feast is what I call it when I rock the Speedo at fucking Malibu. Time for Thighsgiving dinner, kids. Not adults, I mean. Whoops. Now I'm drinking a little thing called Can. They're like little 2 milligram candy.
Wow.
So just so people know, this is not a one of those streams where we get fucked up. This is just Gabrus.
This is one of these streams where you don't get fucked up. I'm not gonna sit at home and do fucking free comedy for these fucking monsters without getting myself a little lit.
I've just turned into an ogre. I'm just like sucking on bones now. It's so
Shrekification.
So
the Shrekification, man. Second they open a fucking ogre cold brew place, you know your neighborhood's getting Shrekified. There's rows and rows of fixie donkeys on the donkey racks. You just know your neighborhood's getting Shrekified. I got 50 wings, 8 thighs, 2 orders of fries. Tiffany had like 3 things.
50 wings. You told Nick and I this, that you were like, I got 50 wings, and Weiger's response to you was very funny in that I can find the exact wording of it where he was like, I don't know if I'll go that crazy, but that's a good order.
Yeah, it was literally like, I might not go that in depth, but that's a solid order, friend.
50 wings is very just at the start. We're like, hey, Gabrus, will you do Thighstop? Yeah, sure thing. And then right off the bat, 50 wings.
Yeah. Well, I like to try the sauces. I like at a place like this where it's not like, and no offense to Wingstop, I'm a fan of the chain, but you're not going to a fast food chain for super quality meat. You can get that. You can get that elsewhere. So once I'm absolved of that, I'm like, ooh, the variety of sauces makes consumption. You can consume more. As you guys know from my Nugget Power Hour strategy of switching up the sauces, allowed me to be the only one to ever complete that absolute disgusting feat.
I gotta try it again.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I thought my 40th birthday's coming up. That'd be fun. Die on that day instead of a random day hitting the fucking stairs at Mitch's apartment. While Weiger blasts down some flavors, I wanted to try a bunch of flavors. So let me just rattle off what I ordered.
Please.
Because you can break up orders of 10 into 5s, and you can break up orders of 20 into 3. You can get 3 different flavors. So I got 5 mango habanero, 5 original hot. Those are my spicy. 7 mild, 7 lemon pepper, 6 Hawaiian, 7 spicy Korean, 7 hickory smoked barbecue, 6 garlic parmesan. And then I got the Louisiana and regular thigh bites. Then I got lemon pepper thighs, and then I got plain thighs. I didn't go with a sauce thigh.
Does Wingstop have like any sort of doomsday whistle? Because me, you, and Weiger all ordered delivery from them around the same time.
Mine came in an ambulance and asked if I needed a ride back to where I should be, where I'm going to need to go in 20 minutes.
I was hooked up in
eat
there.
This on the drive to Cedars-Sinai, kid.
Hey, Gabrus.
Hey, Gabrus. Oh, are you getting this for the Doughboy stream? Sick. You guys, if you can call me out, my name is Colin Jost. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Yeah, I know that's weird. My mom's a huge SNL fan.
Is Jost from? No, is Jost a Staten Island boy?
Mm-hmm.
Not Long Island. Very different. Very different.
Are they?
Pretty.
I mean,
I know one's a borough, but
they have a lot of similarities.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of similar energies, but they differentiate a lot.
Got it.
We were talking before the show, Gabrus, and I just want to revisit it because it was funny that I saw a clip that there's like mafia movie Instagrams, and I saw a clip of Bronx Tale. It's like the lineup of Bronx Tale, and it's very funny to read the comments of very New Yorky guys being like, fucking best movie I've ever seen, and then taking the wrong lessons from them too, being like, that
is like, what you're supposed to do to girls in cars. It's like, whoa.
Donnie
Brasco in the bathroom.
Yeah. It is really there's multiple mafia movie accounts, and they're all the same ecosystem of dumb guys commenting, big dumb Italian guys being like, Carlito's way. That's the way of life.
Yeah, you never rat. Never rat. That's
never
the
rat
lesson.
on your
you
friends.
Never rat.
Never rat, but I am the guy that called the cops the second I saw kids run through my backyard playing Manhunt. You never rat. I love mob movies. I've never been to Italy because I'm afraid to fly, but I'm a fucking great. I live in Long Island. And I love mob movies. That's how Italian I am.
Don't rat on your friends. I have a Blue Lives Matter flag as my avatar on Facebook.
Now we're talking some Long Island and Staten Island similarities.
Yeah, that's a very confusing world. I don't know.
It is very confusing.
I believe in both things too, by the way. Anyways, go on.
Wait, was I saying something? Who was talking?
No, Mitch is backing out of his own joke.
I was saying that I support Blue Lives Matters.
I'll leave you hanging.
And so I was just anyone to talk, and then you just gave up on me, Wags. You gave up. Wags.
Should we? Here's something I say every Valentine's Day. Should we dive into these thighs? Only on Valentine's Day.
You say that? Yeah. Sounds like you're with a group of people. You're just talking.
I am talking to Greg Louganis, who's on a high dive, and I'm completely lubed up in my thighs, and he's gonna try to shoot through them from the high dive. But don't worry, I have a condom on. This is insane. What am I talking about? This is gonna air right on the podcast. I should slow down. And I shouldn't treat this like it's a straight up little twitchy thing, just for the freaks that are available now. This shit could get sent around. Let's talk thigh specifics. Why?
Yes.
Talk to us about the thigh. I mean, I know you haven't had a lot of chicken recently to compare it to, but for Wingstop versus their wings, like, how do you feel about this thigh expansion? Ooh, thigh expansion. They keep coming. Oh,
another Olympian you want to reference?
Dan and Dave. Fucking cheaters.
Emma was asking in our private chat, was the lemon pepper too salty? And that was going to be my note. It's got a good lemon pepper flavor, but yeah, a little heavy on the sodium. And I love me some salt. I'm a salt boy. I love salt, but it was just a little too salty.
I agree. The lemon pepper. I thought if I had like a fire off a 5-word review, I don't even know how many words this review is going to be. So a short review, it would be dry wings too salty, wet wings too sweet.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Interesting.
But that might be an overall of like mediocre wings. Like that might be just an overall review of mediocre wings too.
I think the Louisiana rub was quite good, actually. I think the Louisiana rub was nice and balanced. It had a good flavor. I really like that one. I inadvertently got 2 dry thighs. I didn't realize it. But I get 2 sets of the dry bone-in thighs, and then I got the atomic thigh bites. The atomic thigh bites have good heat. I will say, for their hottest thing, as something of a heat seeker, it doesn't blow me away. It's not like the kind of thing where I have that and I'm just like, hoo ha 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 ha. I got to cool down. It's not like getting a what's the
that
hottest
usually
one?
Happens. You eat something really spicy and you're topping all around.
Yeah, I get some steam coming out of my ears.
Let me tell you something. Fire Marshal Bill.
No one in the chat was alive when that was on.
No one in the chat is alive when this episode comes out.
That's a guarantee.
It's
a guarantee. You hear us?
This is the Ring. This Twitch stream is the new Ring. Like, you're gonna die a week after watching this.
Yeah,
we're gonna die a week after shooting.
Call out your fucking TV. Hi, buddy.
What are you watching, buddy?
Drives you to suicide.
Come and knock on my door.
The Cajun was first off, I'll say that the meat overall of the thigh, I prefer thighs to wings, and I say that the meat is maybe a little bit drier than I prefer, but I can't hold it that much against them because part of it was just it's ordering at a busy time of night on a Friday night and then having it sitting for a little bit. I can't. I didn't have like the best, the most controlled version of this, but the flavor on the Louisiana rub I thought was quite good. The regular and the lemon pepper, same thing. I don't know. I like the thigh bites.
I'm laughing because we're like, no one was alive with that, and then people in the chat are yelling, "I'm a 48-year-old man." There's people in the chat just yelling. I'm an old man. This is basically what people are yelling out.
My grown kids cut me off.
My daughter set this up for me. I don't have no Twitch on my computer.
Bronx Tale is one of the best movies.
What? It was a fucking one-man show? It was a theater show? Oh, no. I can't watch. Did you know it was Joe Mantegna's like one man? Or no. Who's one man?
Joe Mantegna.
Chaz Palminteri, isn't it?
Chaz Palminteri, yes. I get him and Joe Mantegna confused. It's sort of weirdly racist somehow.
Aren't you Italian?
Yeah, I know. I think I just got thrown out of the San Gennaro feast.
My favorite thing about it is like there's like bells ring in the background and like you just seeing these guys be like, I never noticed that before. The mise en sense, the mise en scene in the scene is great. You're like, you looked up this shit. You never cared about movies in your life. You like 5 movies, all mafia movies.
I follow a lot of action movie Instagrams that are sort of in the same vein where it's like a clear spider web of probably the same people owning all the fucking Instagrams because they kind of like rotate content around, and it's probably the same group of mouth breathers on all of the accounts, but it's always like he would have fucking whooped so-and-so's ass. And it's like, Stallone would fucking beat Van Damme's ass. And you're like, what? Like, this is what you're talking about? You're not 20 because then you don't care about Stallone and Van Damme. If you care about Stallone and Van Damme, you're like, the youngest you could be is 35 or something.
That's what, when Tomorrow War came out, I was like, I want to like I was looking at YouTube to see people comment on like, the action scenes or whatever. And I would look it up and it would be like, I didn't see one reload the entire time. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, gun freaks are a whole subculture there of action movie fans, I'm sure,
yeah. Yeah, gun freaks are, believe it or not, gun freaks are freaks and terrifying.
Anyways, back to Thighstop.
I was going to say just real quick, the thigh bites, which I normally wouldn't get. Ooh, okay, I'm getting a little bit of afterburn right now from the couple of Atomic I just downed. The thigh bites, which I normally wouldn't get. I prefer the bone-in. I do like them quite a bit better than the boneless wings. I think they just have like a better form factor, a better texture. But honestly, I should be doing a direct comparison because it's been so long since I've had the boneless wings.
Would you say it's like sort of like the thigh, the boneless thigh to the boneless wing is as I'm losing the thread here. Chicken tender is to chicken finger.
Oh, interesting.
Because I feel like the thigh is the batter is a little bit more of like the lumpy sort of batter. Right. Does that make sense?
No, I think
really articulate what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I'm also not sure if that's if chicken fingers and chicken tenders are sometimes the same thing to people.
I think they are to a lot of people, but in my head, they have different like chicken strips and chicken tenders are. I don't know what I'm talking about. They're like big nuggets, versus something that looks like a boneless fried thigh. Yeah,
yeah. The chat is saying nugget versus tendy, which is kind of I get what you're saying. I think that's maybe the demarcation. Mitch, you were about to say something.
I wish I would have went with a sauce. Oh, sorry. Yeah, now I'm doing it.
No,
he's saying call 9. Oh, he's mouthing call 911. No, he's gonna have to say his address on the stream. As he tells the operator. Are you at 6969 Palmerston? No.
For all intents and purposes, I'm still on Palmerston. I moved to Palmerston. I'm in a different location in Palmerston.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's right, Wags. It's still Palmerston.
Wow. It's Palmerston Prime.
Koalik is played by Zachary Quinto.
Wow, what an upgrade.
Like Cloaca is played by Simon Pegg. Couldn't fucking remember the word.
Cloaca.
Shit, man,
Cloaca.
Works.
Cloaca.
Cloaca.
So when I got Thighstop, I was like, is this a gimmick? I gotta say, they've really leaned into it. Like they've really kept him around for a while. And I'm eating these thighs. I take a bite of the Wags. My bite of the night was that Louisiana rub thigh. Wow. That was my favorite bite of the whole night. I loved my chicken wings. They were really good. But my thigh was nice and crisp and also juicy, but it was crisp. And that's with Wingstop. That's what I think that they do very well, or Thighstop, is that they have a good fry to their chicken. Like when I get the wings, normally they come to my house and I bite into them and they got a nice crisp, like a nice crisp skin. They're cooked well. And that's what happened with the Louisiana rub. I was really enjoying it. I normally would say, look, the wings are better than the thighs. I'm just saying tonight, my bite of the night was that thigh. It was delicious. I also got 3 thighs I got 3 Louisiana rubs and 2 of the hot sauce.
I was about to ask, did anyone get a wet thigh? I
got just the regular hot sauce.
How was
like
that?
The regular buffalo hot sauce. And one side I bit into and I was like, ooh, I don't like this. This is too soggy. And then the other side, I flipped it around to the other side and it was crispy and good. So I actually thought that the quality of the thigh was decent.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty decent. I thought there were some parts of the thighs I ate that were a little like clearly like fried air batter sticking off, or like fried little like cartilage parts and stuff like that. But that happens at every fried chicken place. So I'm not taking that as a strike against it. One thing I did do was that, and earlier my point about you need an alt from wings in a big wing feast. You need to like jump over to something. I got plain chicken thighs and I got a side of their honey mustard. And it was sort of like it was enough of a tone shift from wings to feel a little bit like a break in the palate. And I enjoyed that. I actually enjoyed the thighs, the plain thigh dipped in the honey mustard big time. It was like it was a real treat.
Wow, that's a great move. I didn't even think of that.
I got a side of nacho cheese for the cheese sauce for the same reason, to try dipping the plain fried thigh in there. That was a little. The cheese sauce is a little weak, and that was a little hat on unga pacha or whatever.
Was this some of your own cannabis honey mustard sauce from the house?
I was whipping up my own. Yeah, I make it my own. You know, I cold press cannabis into honey mustard sauce. I got the Cheerio bee here, the beaver. I got the Cheerio bee, the honey nut Cheerio bee, the mustard, the beaver mustard, and a big ounce of weed. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's get back to these stuff.
Let's
say the beaver, the mustard beaver's at your house. Oh, you're saying you have the product?
Yes.
I don't know what I'm saying. You don't have to fix it. We can keep moving. Emma, leave all this in.
How about we move to our final thought? I mean, it's going out live. How about we move to our final thoughts here on Thighstop? So, Gabrus, a veteran of the podcast, you know how this works, but we'll each go around, give our closing argument, if you will, and end by giving it a score from 0 to 5 forks. You're our guest. We'll begin with you.
Sure. I thought they be careful. Should you go just in case this is the last thing you say? You might want to get your fork rating in there, or else we'll have to hear it from the Reddit people. Technically, Wingstop never got the full rating because Mitch died before his turn.
Asking my mom at the funeral, what do you think he would have given it?
I wish he would have told us.
Coffin.
I wish he would have told us his address. We could have sent flowers. You guys talk about it a lot we talk about it on a lot of the show. I have a weird mix of parasocial and social relationship with you guys, being both your actual friends and someone who listens to your pod, which, you know, some of those episodes don't have me on them. So like, you know, I feel a little parasocial where I'm like, oh, I wish I was there with the guys. Eva, I should have told Eva. I wish I was, you know, I have something to go with. I can't help but talk to you guys. I'm a freak. So as we do, we say like, did it succeed in what it was trying to do? Right. And like, I knew what I was getting into with Wingstop, and that doesn't even mean like I'm aiming for, I'm slumming it. I just knew that I'm getting fast food chicken wings, and they fucking really do it. They do it. And if the review of this chain was Wingstop, I'd be in 4 to 4.5 star territory. Wow. But as a review of Thighstop, and forgive me, I should have like confirmed this before I started, but as a review of Thighstop, I'm gonna go with 3.5 stars
Wow.
because it might just be I sort of disapprove of I don't disapprove of the concept. I think it's a great idea in a time of supply chain issues to add more pieces of the animal to eat. Like, give me fucking foot stop. I'll eat chicken feet. Send me lemon pepper chicken feet.
Cloaca stop is coming.
Cloaca stop. That's Kowalik's podcast. I don't even know this guy. I only know him from from this podcast, and I feel awful. I'm like roasting a stranger. I love you.
I think I got the
Matt. Is that your first name?
Yeah, that's his first name.
Great. I love you, Matt.
We should all hang out.
So 3.5 forks.
Yeah,
3.5
Mitch.
forks.
Thank you, Mitch. I could have said that 71 minutes ago. I apologize. Yes, 3.5 forks. Yes, to answer your question, you asked 15 minutes ago. 3.5 forks.
I think I got a case of the Cron coming on because I'm coughing like crazy all of a sudden.
Oh no!
I don't know if I got a little Louisiana rub went down my throat the wrong way, Wags.
It'll cost you extra.
You want it down the
You never
throat
want
the right
that
way
with
or the wrong way, sweetheart? Mr. Kraft.
Am I too far away from the camera? I'm more relaxed sitting back.
You're fine.
Yeah, you look great.
No, I look like shit. But look, I wondered if this was a gimmick.
You could take that king-sized slate gray comforter off in front of you. Oh, never mind. Sorry, that's your hoodie that you're wearing. You look like one of those bare carpets, but someone threw it on the couch thinking it was like a throwback.
God damn it.
Sorry. So
I thought that this was maybe a gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's lasted a while. You know, it's funny to change the restaurant name to Thighstop. You know, like IHOP did it, and we didn't love it as much when they turned into IHOP.
Yeah.
But like Gabrus was saying, I think because it's a supply chain thing, I give him just a little bit more credit. You know what I mean? Oh, I look like shit sitting back here like this.
Also, I think we can safely say the jump from wing to thigh, it's a little different than the jump from pancake to burger.
Sure.
Not for me, but I agree.
The jump from pancake to burger is what Mitch calls cardio.
It's a literal jump.
A big leap, a giant leap for fucking Mitch Kind.
I thought it was a gimmick. And Gabrus, like you said, that supply chain issues thing that makes me like, okay, I'm in for Thighstop. I liked my thighs. I mean, I like Wingstop because it's a place to get it. To me, in Buffalo Wild Wings, I enjoy too. But those to me are the top two wing delivery places that actually national wing delivery places, like that
chain places, yeah,
chain places that have good chicken that deliver. I mean, I'm sure people will get mad at that maybe in the chat, but like Wingstop doesn't do it for me. A lot of the other wing places.
Wait, this is Wingstop. You're talking about Wing Street?
Wing Street doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is my new address. I'm on
why don't you just make a left on
Wing Street?
Make a left on Thigh Street and head on straight into the tunnel, sweetheart.
Thighs are not a meat that I like. I don't go after. Look, chicken thighs are good, but I don't think about thighs. I mean, I think about them daily because mine rub together and are soaking wet most of the time. But I'm like chicken thigh isn't my go-to order ever. I'm never. So I was kind of pleasantly surprised. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like fried chicken. It's something that you would get at KFC, and this to me is better than what KFC usually offers. Like I enjoyed this more than I would like a bucket of KFC chicken. So I don't know why, because I enjoyed it. I mean, the wings are good, of course. The sides were a little lackluster. The corn they forgot. The fries just don't travel well, like you were saying, Gabrus. I think if anything, I will get just plain fries and then maybe heat them up in the oven or something like that. Turn them into oven fries. But as far as the wings go, the wings are great. And I'm saying 4.5 for the wings.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm not sure if it's quite 5 fork, but 4.5. It's up there because they do what they do well, and they're good. And it's good delivery. Minus two things missing from the order today, of course. And for the thighs, Wags, I can't go below 4. I thought the thighs were really good and juicy. I'm going to go for Thighstop. I'm going 4 forks.
4 forks for Thighstop.
forks.
Very good score.
Weiger, I'm sorry, real quick before we get to your thing, I just wanted to I did not shout out the spicy Korean barbecue sauce, which was my favorite. That was my favorite of all the sauces I tried. I tried the mango habanero. I tried all the hot ones too. And they were pretty good and not brutal, like you said. But the standout for me, one I hadn't previously had that I really enjoyed, was that Korean barbecue. It was like sweet, tangy, and then has a little hit of heat at the end.
That's a quality sauce. And I think they do have a good barbecue sauce there that Natalie usually gets.
Their hickory smoked barbecue is one of the better barbecue sauces on wings I've had.
Yeah.
Like from the barbecue wing world.
You made the point, both of you talked about sides, and I think they have made some cuts to their sides menu. If my memory is, and I could be wrong about this, that they used to have beans, they used to have slaw. I'm sure the chat will chime in. But I think they used to have some more options there. And so I think just having fries is to their detriment. You know, I did get the veggie sticks. And I do think they have good carrots and celery. So I think that's probably honestly your best bet from there. But yeah, it would be nice if you had some sides that weren't deep fried or weren't just like intensely carb loaded. Yeah, the chat is saying they remember the slaw. So here's the thing. I hadn't had chicken in so long. Chicken is so good. I love fried chicken. I love wings. I love thighs. I definitely had high hopes for this, high expectations, and they were almost met. And I think this was just like a very, very tasty, you know, well-seasoned, maybe a little too salty on the lemon pepper, but other than that, I thought the sauces and the rubs were quite nice and delivered on my expectations of them. I thought the meat was good quality, and I thought I'll say this about the app. The app is not crap. It's a quality app. It's very, very easy to order. You can tip on it, which is great. And you know, a lot of these. I
scheduled
these apps...
my order this morning. I'm sorry to jump in there. I just wanted to say, and on the website, I was able to schedule my order this morning. The store locator found me, picked one I didn't know existed, one that's close to me that I didn't realize because it's just not a neighborhood I ever drive through. And the fucking site was super easy. I set it for 5:30. It was dropped on my doorstep at 5:27.
Yeah, I also scheduled my delivery in advance. It was quite convenient.
Yeah, the website is great. I ordered mine around 4:30, and I added on a booster shot. So there's a lot of stuff you can get in. You can add on.
Yeah,
I had on.
You got your ivermectin booster. Hawking gun of horse paste up your ass and just fucking Taco Bell sour cream gun of ivermectin.
Wise, yours was late. People in the chat are commenting on that.
Yeah, mine was late. I ordered it. It was supposed to arrive at 5:32 initially, and it didn't arrive till almost 6 o'clock.
How are people still saying happy 1/6, Mitch? Like we addressed this so early, multiple people just now.
And it's 1/7 today. It's
1/7. God, he's gonna be president again. Jesus.
Biden? Yeah, I know.
No. It's
I think it's inevitable. I think unfortunately it is inevitable in 2024.
It's bleak as fuck. Yeah, it's really scary.
What are you gonna do? So
I'll tell you what I'm not gonna do. Storm the fucking Capitol. I'll tell you that much. I'm just built different that way. If Trump wins, which is very scary to me, I will not be storming the Capitol.
We'll see. We'll see where I am at that point.
You and John Ennis, another Mr. Showcast member.
I was just on the revival on Netflix for just a moment. No, I'm saying I'm not the same. I'm saying I'm not the. I'm not.
As for my fork score for Thighstop, I'm going with a spoon, man. We're going 4 forks. I think this place is solid. And also, I think Wingstop is a place, like Jersey Mike's, Wingstop is a place that I just order from regularly, usually for pickup, of just like on my own, just like not for the podcast. That's just like a chain that I go to pretty frequently because I think their food is good quality and it's exactly the kind of thing that I like. So, yeah, I'll be going back to Wingstop this year, and I'm going to be ordering some thighs. And I just want to say real quick, for people who are like, hey, Weiger, it's great that you stopped eating meat, or I'm vegetarian, I'm really glad to see that. I'm not going to switch completely back to where I was. I think I said this in a previous episode of the podcast, but I'm going to have some chicken. I'm going to have some poultry. I'm going to have some fish here and there. I don't think I'll have red meat, but we'll see. But I'm mostly going to be trying to eat veggie and plant-based as much as possible. So I just want to I just wanted to iterate that so no one thinks that I'm just like, oh, this was a little thing I was messing around with, and then I'm back in the pendulum swinging back all the way towards carnivore.
How about the ultimate white meat, Wags? Are you gonna or the ultimate red meat? I'm saying
tell you there's an autofellatio joke. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
The ultimate pearl meat.
Hey,
pearl.
Sorry. That was a review of Thighstop.
I pulled my laptop close.
Yeah, now you're too close.
Yeah.
I'm too close.
Now it looks like
difference?
We're inside. I'm good. And you're taking a picture with the fucking security guard at the Capitol right now.
I was gonna try to just do a thing where I just. Oh God, I look like fucking.
Jesus Christ!
Holy shit! You look like Terry Schiavo. Fucking change your fucking angle, dude. This is upsetting to me. I'm fucking flashing forward to visiting you in the hospital right now.
This is like when they put a flesh filter on Grimace.
How do you know about this flesh filter on Grimace, by the way?
Somehow we just got, I don't know what happened with our view here, but we just had a chat pop up with just,
said, ha-ha.
We got one ha-ha from one person. That was, you know what that was? That was the only LOL we got the whole podcast.
The first person uttering a laugh out loud at the Terry Schiavo reference.
I look like fucking Dorf plays golf. What are like one that was just like the head?
Yeah,
you know, like the comedy where
Thumb Wars.
Yes. Oh well, no, I'm not saying I look like a thumb.
Okay.
Though I do. So thanks for the comparison. I'm saying, you know the comedy where it would just be someone's head.
Yes.
I feel like that was like a stretch of comedy for a while, where it was just like a guy's head.
It was In Living Colors. Not to keep going back to In Living Color for the young people out there, but it was an In Living Color sketch, right? Where he was just that cop that was cop and a half or whatever. No, that was a movie. There was just a cop that was just a head with feet. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
And his partner would like throw him at him. I think it was.
It was Damon Wayans, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
it might have been.
Mitch, this is an unflattering angle for anybody, so I don't want you to feel too self-conscious. This is your choice to have your laptop this close.
I think it's the best I've ever looked.
I mean, that also might be true, but that's more of like a thing about what you look like from other angles.
This is like my prom picture, which my mom has. My mom has a picture. She has my prom She has my prom picture, and then a picture with me and what's her name? Rose McGowan from from Funny or Die. In her room, on her dresser, there's like a.
That's nice.
But no, I mean it's nice, but it's also a little bit like the end of what's the movie, the depressing movie about drugs that Jared Leto's in?
Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah, it's like the end of Requiem for a Dream, where in her mind I'm like married to Rose McGowan.
Yeah,
and we're on the red carpet,
ass to ass. I still remember that movie. Old man.
I didn't take it out to breathe. That line stressed me the fuck out when I was a kid. They should just show that.
That's your most quoted movie quote, right?
Yeah.
Ass to ass.
Mitch, with this angle, can you just say, when I played JV, I would have never knelt during the national anthem?
When I played JV, I never knelt during the national anthem.
Yeah. All right, well, that's all. I have COVID. I'm going to die.
It looks like your skull would be shaped like a Hershey's Kiss from this angle.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, you look like the rock biter from Neverending Story. No rock.
I look like when Chad turns into from Weird Science when he turns into the shit pile.
Oh yeah. Hey, you may know the defunct "One Gotta Go" meme. Well, we have a similar but completely unrelated segment. I'm going to give a list of 4 things, and we'll collectively decide which one has to go. It's time for our segment, A Single Item Must Be Banished, Chicken Scratch Edition. These are compiled by the Drop King, Robert Persinger. So we're going to look at these one at a time, and chat can play along. A single item must be banished, akin to One Gotta Go. And to help us out with this segment, let's bring in our producer, Emma Erdbrink. Hi, Emma.
Yeah.
Woo, what's up?
Emma's here. Emma, Emma earlier in the about close to an hour ago, put in the private chat, "Should I go get my vape?" And then no one answered, and she just replied, "Probably." So
now, I don't want to.
Got a glass of wine for what.
Oh, nice. All right.
Crossfaded as you crossfade the voices.
That's true.
Hell yeah. I do want to just, take the heat off ourselves. We shouldn't have to apologize for not responding to Emma. The private chat is the 4 of us, and the 3 of us were doing a show.
Yeah, no.
I don't want the listener. I don't want the chat to think we were being rude. It is all like, and the reason no one responded is because we couldn't technically.
Y'all are busy.
We did shout out Emma's question: was the lemon pepper too salty? Because indeed it was.
It was. It was a little salty.
I mean, I didn't have any this time, but last time I had Wingstop, it was too salty.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because I like the lemon pepper flavor a lot, but it's just a little too much salinity. All right, Emma, let's go ahead and get into this. This a single item must be banished. Let's see the first image we have here.
All right, here we go.
All right, so this is Chicken Scratch Edition. These are a bunch of different chicken ones. This one is chicken wing flavors. The aforementioned lemon pepper is on here, as are buffalo, barbecue, and Parmesan garlic. I'm gonna go first and say Parmesan garlic gotta go.
Oh man, I honestly could eliminate 2.
2? Well, the exercise is 1.
Pepper and Parmesan garlic.
Hey, look, 2's got to go for me, and I would get rid of that lemon, the lemon chicken. I'd get rid of, and I get rid of the barbecue. I don't give a shit. Get rid of both.
Okay, can you? All right, that's fair.
I don't know. I like the barbecue sometimes. It's situational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
for
so
me.
much
That's where I'm
mostly on boneless.
Yeah, that's where I'm struggling though, is the barbecue versus Parmesan garlic, because I do like Parmesan garlic, but we already have a dry wing in the lemon pepper. And I guess I don't know. It's not like I have to choose 3 of these 4 flavors to eat. I think I'm gonna kick out. Actually, you know what? Just based on my choice right now, based on my evening, I'm gonna kick out lemon pepper. Even though I love lemon pepper normally, my mouth is just anti lemon pepper currently.
I will say that to my surprise, the chat consensus seems to be barbecue. A lot of barbecue in the chat. Yeah,
and I think inches of snow today for whoever asked.
I think the chat is onto something, because most places fail at the barbecue. I do think most time, if I'm ever at a place that's just a bar, that's not a chain or anything, it's just a bar, and they're like, we have buffalo and barbecue, I always get buffalo, because barbecue they can fuck up too easily. There's too much bad sauce out there, or bad sauce amounts out there. People don't know what they're doing.
No, that's a great point. All right, let's move on to the next one.
That's a great point.
A little bit here.
That's a great point.
We're adjusting. Okay.
This is chicken chains. We've got Popeyes, KFC, Raising Cane's, and Church's. Mitch is adjusting his camera angle again. You are now lying on your back. We got a little Wally in the background.
Now, I don't know. Is your EMT on duty, or should we have someone come over and prop up your pillows more a little bit? We don't want to see Papa Cass over here.
Yeah.
Fucking the elephant man.
Maybe you should just roll onto your stomach so you're ready to be intubated.
I'm honestly caught in the wires. I'm caught in my wires.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, Mitch.
Careful, buddy. Mitch, what do you think? Popeyes, KFC, Raising Cane's, Church's, one gotta go, or I'm sorry, I apologize, a single item must be banished.
I was just trying to get Wally in here too. He deserves it. I'm gonna go with.
Now we just got Blingtron came on.
What
Blingtron 2 came on screen, covering Gabrus's face.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
What's up, Blingtron?
Blingtron's back with KFC.
Blingtron 2 is the only person with right access to the StreamYard. How did that happen?
That's who Emma was telling about the vape, was Blingtron.
I'm gonna go with. This is actually very, very tough. I'm gonna go KFC.
Whoa.
Me too.
I agree with you. I like Church's a lot. Popeyes I would not get rid of. Raising Cane's, I have not had their chicken fingers yet, but I would prefer Popeyes and Church's to KFC. So I think KFC, it must be banished.
Yeah.
Shit.
Also, the Raising Cane's move team is gonna crush the next challenge.
Wow.
Talking about move
the
MOOV
Doughboys Discord
and the Discord.
I'm on Team Duncan, so that's the team that will most likely lose. Is with some Quincy folk too.
Wait, are you guys doing Move, the that app that
Yeah, Gabrus, my team Raising Cane's needs one more person. You want to do it?
No, I enjoy the app, but I'm straight. That's good for me. Thank you.
Fair enough.
I fail. I guess I don't think I've ever had Church's Chicken. Is that chain in Southern California? Would I have ever seen it? Because I don't think I had it in New York.
There aren't a lot in the LA area. I believe Church's is from Texas originally. And there are but you'll see some out here.
There's
some
a
in
bunch
Long
out here.
Beach.
There's one in Glendale, or there was.
Yeah, I mean, like
Even
LA
South LA.
proper. If you go to the exurbs, if you go to there's one in South Pasadena. There's but they're a little further out.
I'll track one down because I've never had one, and even though I've never had one, I will take Raising Cane's off just so I could try Church's. But
Yeah,
I didn't love the Raising Cane's tendies when I had them, and I don't I don't really love chicken. I like the bone in a lot, so. For me, I want KFC there. I want the nasty mashed potato bowl shit, to mix it up.
No one really got too mad. Oh, now people are starting to get a little mad. But Raising Cane's, there, I feel like that's there's a huge following to I think people go a little nuts over Raising Cane's. They were mad we hadn't done it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
People love Raising Cane's, and I tried it and I liked it. Wags.
Yes,
I love it.
All right, let's move on. Next one, nuggets.
Oh,
wow.
We got McDonald's, we got Burger King, we got Wendy's, Carl's Jr. This is easy for me. Get those Carl's Jr. stars out of there.
Yeah, get those Carl Jr.'s the fuck out of here.
They're
What
an
the fuck is
abomination.
this?
What are we doing?
I've never had
yeah.
them, but they look bad.
Yeah.
FOH Carl's Jr. Nugs.
They're stars.
They're stars.
They're in the shape of stars.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Get them out of here.
It
Look,
kinda
I love
looks like
Carl's
the-
Jr. Carl's Jr. is delicious, but
It looks like the shape nuggets you microwave out of a packet in
Yeah,
a TV
The
dinner.
Dino Nuggets. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's enough
that would be a
to
better choice. There were some Dino Nuggets.
Yes, I think shaping meat into that sort of form factor is just a little too much of an insult to the animal. It's
Yeah.
just
That's
don't
what-
make me into a toy.
That's what people said to God when I was created.
Don't make me into a toy. They said.
No. Packing meat into that shape is an insult to that animal.
Yeah, when you were when God was making you, they're like, you're gonna do one whole family at the same time, and it's like, no, this man will be called this is a slice.
a lot of general
food
negativity
fight.
for. Sorry, Gabrus. A lot of general negativity for nuggets in the chat. It feels like, but it seems like Carl's Jr. is the winner. All right, let's get to the next one.
All right, here we go.
All right, chicken named foods that aren't chicken. We've got chicken of the sea. We've got chicken of the woods, which is a type of mushroom. Chicken in a biscuit, the Cracker brand, and drumstick ice cream.
Get these fucking mushrooms on a tree out of here. I don't want the mushrooms on the
here's
tree.
I have a little bit of beef with this because I always thought those mushrooms were called hen of the woods,
Are they
Yes,
called
I
hen
think
of the
that
woods?
is.
which is
I think that
technically
is
a
the loophole.
female
Wow.
chicken.
Mm.
Get
I
the hen of the woods. It's like putting a picture of mold up. I don't want the. Look at it's on a tree.
Yeah,
I'll
doesn't
take
look
the
very
cloaca.
appetizing.
I'll kick off the cloaca in a biscuit.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I love mushrooms, so
Yeah, I like mushrooms. Yeah.
Fuck, I want a drumstick right now. The
Same.
ice
Sticks are
cream
good.
drumstick.
I like
Fuck,
those
could go for
crackers.
3 cans of tuna right now. I'll tell you that much, bro. Crack open 3 cans of tuna and just slam
is
them
it
down.
specifically the chunk light?
Oh,
that we're
that
kicking
chunk
out?
light in water? Oh, yeah.
I'll kick out the chicken of the sea just because I'm a Starkist loyalist. All right, let's move to the next one.
All right.
All right, here we go. Chicken sounds. We've got cock-a-doodle-doo, bok-bok bagok, bwok-bwok, and cluck-cluck.
This one's easy. Look, cock-a-doodle-doo. That's like a howdy ho. That's
Yeah, it sucks.
Sure, got to keep it.
That's mine. Now that you say that, that's a good point. That's the one I get rid of. Thank you, Mitch. That's a good call. You're right. I'll get rid of cockadoodle too.
I gotta say that bok bok bagok is very funny.
It's very fun.
I agree.
That's
Buck-
that's
Buck-
hands
Buck
down
is-
the best one.
Yeah, that's good. Cluck. Remove the L, and I like that one, Wags. He could be talking to you. If we zoom out.
Okay. That's why people are wishing you a happy January 6th. Say things like that. I think Bwok Bwok is the easy one to excise here. I think
I
Bok Bok
agree.
Bagok does the same thing, just with a little bit more panache.
Bok
Agreed.
Bok's gotta go.
Yeah.
Block.
Bok Bok's gotta go.
Bye bye
Bye
block.
bye Bok Bok. Bye-bye.
Okay. We got a couple more here. Next up, animated chickens.
There's more? Oh, wow.
We have, I cut it down to 7. I think Drop King sent like 14. So we got a lot of options here.
There were 11.
There were 11. Okay. Still too many after I cut 4. That's okay. We got Foghorn Leghorn, Ernie the Giant Chicken from Family Guy, Hey Hey from Moana, and Chan Teckler? I haven't seen Rockadoodle. Is that how you say his name?
Me either. I have no idea.
Sean Soleil? I have no idea.
Sean Soleil? How do you say that?
Chad,
I have no idea.
Chad is saying Family Guy chicken.
Is the
it's funny.
Rockadoodle voiced by Mel Gibson, or is that Chicken Run that's voiced by
That's
Mel
Chicken
Gibson?
Run, yeah.
Okay, good. Then the Rockadoodle's still in. All right.
I do like Elvis, so I'm gonna be a Rockadoodle partisan for that reason. I haven't seen Moana. It feels unfair to eliminate Hey Hey. It does remind me, and I should see it, and Natalie likes it. And I will say that it also reminds me of the chicken Pollito from Despicable Me 2, which is very funny. And so El Macho's chicken. So I think I'll keep that one. Fuck. I think I get
Don't say it. Don't cut the chicken from Family Guy.
I think I got it. He's very funny, but I think in this tough choice, I think he's got to get out of here. I think he's the one that must be banished.
Yeah, he always starts fights with me, so I'm going to cut also cut the chicken.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
You think
Ron's
that's bad?
barely reacting. Oh, wow. I think I got to vote. I got to vote for the Family Guy chicken to get out of there. I want to rewatch Moana because I have seen it, and Hey Hey, it does not look familiar to me.
I just watched it over the holiday, and it is great. Hey Hey is just a fucking idiot who gets into a lot of hijinks because he's in the wrong place at the wrong time, which is me. So
that sounds great.
Okay.
Love Hey Hey.
Also sounds like Pollito.
Guess what, Wags?
Yeah.
Staying in character the rest of the episode as Peter Griffin.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for making time for us, Mr. Griffin.
That's right.
I hope nothing pulls you away. Finally,
you mean like Lois or Stewie?
Or Brian.
Or
or
my
a chicken
dog,
fight.
Brian?
Yes. All right, finally, and Peter, you'll be interested in this
Don't forget Chris and Meg, too.
Oh, yeah, of course. The whole family's
How
there.
could we?
And, of course, all the...
Quagmire? Is that you?
Yeah, I'm calling. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was stopping by because giggity, Megan's Law says I have to tell you that I'm a sex offender who's moved into your neighborhood. Giggity.
Oh, and look who else is here. Cleveland is here. Oh, Cleveland doesn't want to talk. Cleveland's very quiet. Cleveland's going to keep his mouth shut. All right, finally, we've got movie cowards, movie chickens.
I got canceled.
The Cowardly Lion, George McFly, Chunk, and C-3PO.
Wow.
This is tricky.
Mitch, is this triggering for you? This is big triggering for me. Because
yes.
I always wanted to be Mouth in Goonies, but because I was like a fast talking kid, but everyone was like, "No, dude, you gotta be Chunk. You're a Chunk." And I was like, well, I'm also like, I can speak a little Spanish, and I'm the funniest one and the smart ass, and they're like, "You're Chunk. You're fat. You can't be anything but fat." Like it
you were
used to
basically
really
you were basically Chunk Light from the last slide.
Chunk in water. That's what they call. They say when I dive into the fucking ocean. Chunk's got to go for that reason. The lion always creeped me out from my childhood. His voice and his face sketched me the fuck out. But Chunk is, even though, how can I throw Chunk out? I'm sitting here overweight in a Hawaiian shirt. Going, get this asshole out of here. What am I saying? Chunk, come back, baby. Ruth. I kicked the lion out. Go get yourself a heart, motherfucker, or courage, whatever yours is.
He needs courage. So you're getting rid of Chunk. Mitch, could you do me a favor? Could you lean back again and then just like open your mouth wide?
Oh, God. Are you trying to say I'm the Cowardly Lion?
I don't know. Think if the angle was closer. I like Cowardly Lion. Cowardly Lion is a classic character. C-3PO was built by Anakin and is also just like I love Star Wars and I like 3PO. I think I also want to get rid of Chunk. I think George McFly.
Here's the thing: we've all met Chunk in real life.
Very accomplished entertainment lawyer these days.
Jeff, what's his last name? McMahon?
Weiger. You want to keep C-3PO for some reason?
I don't know what it is about him.
You want that? You want
that
old,
the nervous.
You want that old C3?
Who's super funny, super smart, super important, but you don't really want to be around for some reason. You do want to rip his fucking arms off. Oh, that's a great costume for Halloween, Weiger. You paint yourself gold, fold your legs up behind your head, and let Mitch wear you as a backpack, like when Chewbacca carries C-3PO out of the Cloud City.
Wow. That's very good. Man, I'm gonna have to carry your tank ass around all night. It's gonna be fucking quads are gonna be hurting. Jeff is a great guy, but also he's sold out on his Chunk persona. He's thin now, and so for that reason,
he's not even fat in the movie. For fuck's sake,
I mean, he's not fat. Really. He's 80s
according
fat,
to American
like
standards. Yeah. That's like how Adam Pally was the fat one on Happy Endings. It's like, okay.
Have you guys rewatched Full Metal Jacket anytime recently? Because it's wild how Vincent D'Onofrio, like what a normal body he has by modern standards. And they're just talking about how, all right, it seems like the consensus is Chunk. So I think
by
Chunk
the way,
must be banished.
Bye, Chunk.
By the way, I don't want to say their name, but the computer program that's like Alexa for Apple.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying Chunk, and she somehow played cut Chunk, and that she somehow played Nowhere Generation Rise Against. I've never even heard the song before. But Siri just started to play Nowhere Generation.
Weird. My Alexa called your phone. When I said Chunk, I was like, calling Mike Mitchell.
And that was a single item must be banished, just like a restaurant value feedback. Let's open to the feedback. So we're going to take a few questions real quick from the chat. Anyone got a good
Are you
job,
going
DK.
on
Good
tour
job,
still?
DKs
We don't look.
Don't ask that.
Don't ask.
So any questions in the chat about anything food related? Yes, we are not going back on tour anytime soon. Roxy Chaos. Hi, Roxy. Will you try Taco Bell
Roxy.
wings? Gabrus, I mean, I think we might.
We might. I think there might be a Taco Bell in the future for High and Mighty with present company and the old heads, a little Betsy and Mono action. We might have the full fivesome together trying these chicken wings, and not necessarily together due to the cron. And I'm not talking about weed. Unfortunately, for once, I'm not talking about.
I wish the world was overtaken with chronic right now, not Omicron. That'd be great.
Not 1999.
I wish the Snoop Dogg album was just back and fucking popping.
Let's go
Dr.
back.
Dre,
the Dre album, the Dr. Dre album. Sorry, that's where I discovered.
Too much chronic,
Yeah, too much cron.
Go
I'm
get
thinking
ya.
Doggy Style. The 2 CDs I brought to summer camp with me.
Chronic 2001.
My
Great.
disc
Came
man,
out.
Yeah.
Came out in I think 99. It came out earlier than 2001, which is a little fun fact.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not that fun. Anyway, yeah.
Here's one.
Go ahead.
Here's one from Grim Word. This is: do you have a snack blind spot? Something you see in the store but haven't ever tried?
Wow.
Oh, I have
question.
one.
Apples.
Yeah.
You're telling me you've never eaten an apple? Not once.
I'm joking.
No, I'm covered in doctors every fucking day. If I just had one apple, it would keep them away. I'll talk.
The doctor would be like, "Oh my God,
it was bad."
I need more than an
I have
apple."
one. I love seaweed salad. I love the ocean, but I've never had seaweed chips, and I see them a lot in places.
Interesting.
I've had them as like accents to dishes and stuff like that at some places, but I never
Or
had
wrapped
them
around like an omusubi. I've had like
Yeah,
a seaweed
exactly.
wrap, but not
Right.
a chip. Yeah.
I've never had it as like in like, ooh, the little bag of chips or the little dish of chips. I want to try it now. I'm going for it.
You know what I don't think I've ever had? I'm racking my brain. It's possible. I don't think I've ever had bugles. I think
Really?
bugles are a thing I've been
What the
conscious of forever. I don't know if I've ever actually eaten a bugle.
Oh, we should do a bugle double. We'll all put them on our fingers and be little weirdos.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, again, I didn't want to
Is
be.
this a weird?
Yeah.
For people who've eaten bugles, is this a weird? Are bugles the Butterfingers of chips?
That makes sense to me. And
Does
I
that
don't
make
know
sense? And
why.
excluding
Yeah.
the finger thing, but like they're weirdly orange. They have like a weird. They both have a weird tang to them. Like,
Chat is
they're
saying
interesting.
yes unanimously.
Hell yeah, chat.
Wow.
Thank
Nailed
you,
it.
chat.
I'm looking up like the most popular snack foods to eat. I truly can't. I can't think of anything that I haven't tried. Sadly.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
can't-
missing out a lot. I'm not like you put anything in front of me, I just fucking house it. It doesn't matter.
I feel like, you know what? I feel like in the world of like Three Musketeers type candy bars, I'm not sure if it's Three Musketeers, but I feel like there's like gotta be one of those kind of candy bars like that I haven't tried. Like
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah, like I
Lolos?
definitely never had like the peppermint Milky Way. If that exists, I've never
Oh,
had
okay.
it.
sure, yeah, like that, like you know, Baby Ruth. I feel like I've had a Baby Ruth once or twice.
Yeah, you ate
that's-
one out of the deep end of the pool, right?
I thought you were gonna compare me
Oh,
to
no.
Sloth.
Yeah, that was next. I was like, I was gonna come right back for that. Don't you worry.
Have you had Cheez-It Grooves? No, I haven't had Cheez-It Grooves. Actually, that's one I like, but I was boycotting anything made by Kellogg's, right?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Good
Wait,
call.
can I flip?
Us too.
Can I flip that Twitch question? That question
Yeah.
from the chat. What's a snack too bright of a spot? A snack you really can't have anymore because you've like OD'd on
You
it or like
ruined
burned yourself out for. I'll start. For me, it's Cheez-Its. They were just
Yeah.
like
Interesting.
on sale
Oh, I
in the
love
90s, I
Cheez-Its.
think, because they were just in my house my entire childhood as the only snack, and I just cannot. I do not get excited to eat them anymore.
Yeah.
Like that. They do not appeal to
My
me.
parents always bought the reduced fat Cheez-Its when I was a kid, and so that's what I thought Cheez-Its were for forever. And then when I went to college, I had actual Cheez-Its, and I was like, "This is a completely different snack. I've been gypped."
Hell yeah.
This is very hard because the whole point of the podcast is to eat stupid shit like this. So I feel like we've knocked a lot of these out. Like someone put up Takis, you know, that TA.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I
Yes.
feel like I've had those too, though.
Those
Like, I
are
feel like-
good. They're like rolled spicy chips. Those are good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pork
I
rinds
actually-
I've tried.
I have
like
an
once or
answer.
two, you know what I mean?
I have an answer for one that I've just like blown out my lifetime consumption of, and that is actually two answers. One is liquid, one is solid. One is Cactus Cooler. I had so much Cactus Cooler as a kid, and then I don't really
insane.
crave it anymore. And the other is the Keebler Chips Deluxe. I was looking up the name of them, the one with the rainbow.
Oh,
I had so many of those
yes.
Rainbow Chips
Yeah.
Deluxe, and now I'm just like I'll have a rainbow
Yes.
cookie, but I certainly don't need those specific ones anymore.
the cookie we always had, the EL Fudge family, was like the circle with the chocolate kind of like
Mhm.
on chocolate on
Oh,
one
yeah.
side of it, and then like glaze on the other side. All right, let's get to chat. These people sat through this whole fucking thing. We can answer their questions. My bad.
No, this is great. EL Fudge stands for Everybody Loves Fudge. Isn't that fun?
Here's a question.
I don't
Should I
know
pet
that.
my kitty cat? Is a question in the chat, and I think yes.
Yes,
yeah,
you should.
everyone pet your. Wait, this
pet
is
my
chat
dog.
roulette. Do they think they're on chat roulette? Watch me
Oh,
pet
no.
my kitty cat. $3.99
No.
monthly access to kitty
I have
cat cam.
I don't have a kitty cat. I got a dog right here, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a little bit of Wally action on camera.
Wow,
Very, very
living the
cute.
dream, Wally.
Here,
Alright,
I'll show you Jemmy. Ready? I'll give you a quick preview of a little Jemmy.
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
Jimmy is just
Aw.
cute as a button.
That's what she does all day while I work.
Hell yeah. Living the
Wally's
life.
very confused. I should get Irma too, huh?
Yeah, you probably should. If Wally's confused, you should probably grab Irma.
This is like the
What-
Doughboys Twitch audience at this point, confused or asleep.
What if you heard him a loud crash, the laptop kind of bounce, and then you hear, "Oh no, Irma! Oh, no!" He fell on her just off.
I did not fall on Irma.
You hold up Wally and go, "Say hi, Irma," with tears in your eyes to try to fake it.
Hi, Irmy. Hi.
Irma's now on camera,
Okay.
looking very cute. Kind of living in
Very
profile
tough.
there.
She'll talk
Maybe a little
to you.
camera shy.
A little bit, but she's all right.
A little camera shy, but she
Shy.
She looks better on camera than her dad. She knows her angles a little more than Mitch does.
All right, we have one final question before we close things out here. And hey, this one's from Kevin T. Porter, who's been hanging out in the chat. I don't understand why you've been here the whole time, Kevin, but thank you so much for hanging out.
I gave Kevin access to the Discord too, and he's absolutely crushing it.
Wow.
Wow.
Kevin Bacon Cookies, check him out.
The pandemic has ruined us all.
Kevin's question, what's one kitchen appliance that's made your life infinitely better?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Very good question.
Oh.
I gotta say, Gabrus, I know that you famously don't have a microwave, correct?
I haven't had one since 2005.
Wow.
Me either, and I don't miss it.
I don't miss it.
Not at all.
My first roommates were hippies, and they were like, no way, man, we're not putting that in the apartment. And I was like, okay, that's weird. I grew up with one. And then I never got one when I moved in with Tiff. And it's a fucking space sucker, too. If you can live without it, which I can.
Look, everything you can do in a microwave, you can do in your oven, your broiler, or in a pan.
All you need is a little foresight. All you need is a little foresight.
It maybe takes 2 minutes longer, but not really.
Yeah. You can throw.
I will say, as someone who lived in LA without a dishwasher for a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
I have a tabletop dishwasher, which I'm giving it to Dutton.
Nice.
But that was a huge difference, is having a dishwasher, and then just even being able to I can actually cook stuff. I didn't, but I could cook stuff if I wanted to. That was the you could actually make meals, where if I was just piled up plates, and it would just be all over. It would be game over. So a dishwasher was huge for me, Wags.
Yeah,
I haven't had a dishwasher since 2005 either, and that's not by choice.
Yeah.
I'm 40 and I do my dishes by hand still, baby.
Damn, I'll give you a link for a good tabletop one.
Famous people, they're just like us, man. They have to do their own fucking dishes, even fucking loser D-list podcasters.
But as far as having a newer, first of all, the air fryer, I do like it a lot. I honestly, I was thinking about these wings, and I have leftover wings, and I'm like, I can make these wings good again by just tossing them in the air fryer. It's fantastic. So that is one that's pretty great as far as a newer thing that's changed my life a little bit. Wags, what are you? A slow cooker? Pressure cooker? What's your choice?
We do have an Instant Pot. Kind of fell off the Instant Pot a little bit, but was using it pretty extensively for a time. I mean, Instant Pots are nice. I'm going to say I think coffee maker is a cop-out, but I don't think a cop-out is coffee grinder. I have fresh ground beans every time I have coffee at home, and it has improved the quality of my brew immeasurably. So that's going to be my answer, a coffee grinder. Get yourself a nice coffee grinder and get yourself some whole beans.
Quesadilla maker. What the fuck?
I gotta say my mom has a KitchenAid mixer, and I've been using that like crazy since I've been staying in Maine, and it is a life changer if you bake at all. Whatever you're making, something to just stir that thing for. Whatever you're stirring, whatever you're mixing, something that'll do it for you.
That was the
for
first
10
thing
minutes.
Tiff. That was the first thing Tiff put on her registry. When we were getting married, she's like, "I've always wanted a KitchenAid stand mixer." We have the pistachio green one.
I love it.
Yeah, I love that
It's
fucking
there.
thing.
It really is.
Did you put on a CPAP?
Yeah, I see. I was like, and that's all I need is a CPAP, a fleshlight. I'm straight. Yeah.
A fleshlight and a CPAP.
When are they going to combine the two?
I'm having the best wet dreams of my life finally.
Man, imagine being able to dream again. I haven't visited. And the good side, no Freddy Wags. I haven't been in the nightmare realm.
I'm scared to take a weed break because I'm scared my dreams will take me to another dimension that I don't want to be in.
The fuck's going on?
I got an Oculus.
You're too close.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
If
you're too close to Stephen King's.
You don't have a lot of dreams. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's weirdly literal and metaphorical in a strange way.
But when you stop smoking weed, the dreams come back in an aggressive way.
Oh, I'm aware. I went away to a foreign country where I didn't bring cannabis because I was cruising, and I bugged out.
Yep. In your
Felt
sleep.
good though. felt like doing mushrooms.
I got an Oculus VR headset that I've been using periodically, and I read this phenomenon was happening, and it's happened to me some, is that I've experienced more lucid dreaming as a result.
Yeah.
Because you're in this dreamlike state when you're using it. And so when you're awake, you're able to recognize that you're not in reality, but you're aware of it. So I've had more lucid dreams, which is strange. It's strange to be able to have some control over your unconscious state.
Have you ever actively tried to have a lucid dream?
No, I've never done that, but I've had the thing, and this is the thing I think I maybe said in an episode or on the Twitch before, and people said it was insane. But I've had the thing in lucid dreams where I recognize that I'm dreaming, and I step out of my own body, and I turn back and I face myself. So I'm looking at myself in third person.
Isn't that like astral projection?
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, but I
have a question for you. When you're looking at yourself, are you the Slender Man?
That'll be our show for today. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here at twitch.tv/DoughboysPodcast. Thanks for everyone listening on the main feed on the podcast. Jon Gabrus, thank you so much for being here. Anything you'd like to plug?
Yeah, you can check out Action Boys and High and Mighty wherever you get your podcasts. See you over there. Or not. It doesn't matter. Thanks for coming out for this. And I'm really sorry we couldn't come to your city. And I'm going to try my damnedest to – people are already asking if I'm part of the rescheduled tour. I have no fucking clue. It's up to them, and B, I don't know my schedule. But I will try my damnedest to make some of these new dates, of course. It's a highlight for me to get to travel with these freaks.
We love having you. We of course love to have you.
Don't tweet at us to come, like, still come to Chicago. Don't do that. Yeah. We can't. I mean, look, we haven't made a decision on it yet.
We haven't made a decision, but we're going to be reasonable and safe.
It's a lot partially beyond our control too. It's not entirely our decision.
Emma Erdbrink, thank you so much for helping us out.
I'm gonna clone Mrs. Murphy's cow. Fucking light your city up again.
Oh no.
That's right, Chicago. And if they need seed, I will gladly give them some seed.
Oh, Devil in a White City has arrived.
I'm gonna shut this down.
Thanks to Drop King Robert Persinger. Thanks to Mike Dorfman for editing the intro video. Thanks to Fish. Thanks to all our mods here in the chat. And until next time, for Mr. Slice, Mike Mitchell, I'm Nick Weiger. Happy eating. Bye.
See ya.
Whip out your cloacas. All right, everybody, whip out your cloacas.